1,000 and these ends is called a small aeon. 1,000 small aeons is called a middle-sized aeon. 4 middle-sized aeons make up a great aeon. Our world is divided into periods of becoming, dwelling, decay, and emptiness. The becoming creation of a world lasts for 20 small aeons. The periods of decay and emptiness also last for 20 small aeons. Therefore, within a great aeon is contained a complete cycle of becoming, dwelling, decay, and emptiness. That is what is called a great aeon. And here in the text, how many great aeons are we speaking of? An uncountable number. Why do I say they are uncountable? It is because they are beyond all count. There is no way you could calculate their number. Innumerable extinct Buddhas, within these countless aeons, an unlimited number of Buddhas became Buddhas and then entered Nirvana. This took a very long time. Hundreds of thousands of myriads of millions of them, a number beyond all calculation. World-honored ones such as these used various conditions and analogies. Expedient Dharma Lotus and the power of countless expedients to proclaim the marks of all dharmas. They proclaim the real mark of all dharmas. There are 100 dharmas and also 1,000 dharmas, 10,000 dharmas, an unlimited number of dharmas. What are the 100 dharmas? There are 11 kinds of form dharmas, 8 mind dharmas, 51 dharmas belonging to the mind, 24 dharmas not interacting with the mind, and 6 unconditioned dharmas. A verse about the 100 dharmas goes. Form dharmas are 11 different kinds. 8 kinds of dharmas are of the mind, 51 belong, 24 do not interact, plus 6 are unconditioned, make 100 in fact. But all of these dharmas are spoken for the sake of the real mark dharma. All of those world-honored ones spoke the dharma of one vehicle. They all speak of the Buddha vehicle, the real wisdom. They open the provisional and reveal the real. The 3 storehouse teaching which they set forth previously was to manifest the provisional for the sake of the real, but their final destination is to speak the wonderful doctrine of the real mark. In other words, the doctrines discussed in the wonderful Dharma Lotus Flower Sutra, transforming beings without limit. They teach and transform an unlimited number of beings, leading them to the Buddha path. With scanty virtue and few blessings, they have very little virtue. Therefore, their blessed retribution is also very small. They are oppressed by scores of sufferings. They undergo all the different kinds of sufferings, the 3 sufferings, the 8 sufferings, the limitless sufferings. They enter into the dense forest of deviant views. They run into the thickets of deviant views. So many of them, how can they ever find their way out again? Those of existence, non-existence, and the like. Existence refers to the view of permanence, and non-existence refers to the view of annihilationism. The dense forest of deviant views refers to the general list of 62 views. They become dependent on those views. They strike up a friendship with all these views and come to depend upon them. 62 of them in all. There are a lot of views of these views, but generally they can be listed under 62 categories. And what are the 62 views? I have not explained them before, but now I will. You have all heard of the 5 skandhas: form, feelings, thought, activity, and consciousness. Those of outside religions think Form is large and I am small. Form pervades the Dharma realm. I am very small and I am within the form. This is really stupid. How could they run inside a form? How in the heck? It is ridiculous and it does not make sense. But they make up this theory anyway and say form is great and I am small. I am within form. That is theory number one. Another outside religion comes up with the theory form is small, I am great, form is within me. This is the exact opposite of the first theory. Ultimately, what form is, they do not know, but form jumped right into them. That is theory number two. Another outside religion has this different view. Form is just me, that makes three. Another outside religion says, form is apart from me. I have nothing to base their different views on, but that makes four of them. 1. Form is great, I am small, I am within form. 2. Form is small, I am great, form is within me. 3. Form is me. 4. Form is apart from me. These four propositions apply to the remaining four skandhas as well. For example, 1. Feeling is great, I am small, I am within feeling. 2. Feeling is small, I am great, feeling is within me. 3. Feeling itself is me. 4. What is apart from feeling is me. The same four propositions apply to thinking, activity, and consciousness. The four propositions apply to the five skandhas make a total of 20 views. These 20 views are of the present. The same 20 may also apply to the past and to the future. Thus, the 20 views times the 3 periods of time make a total of 60 views. What about the remaining 2 views? They are simply the view of permanence and the view of annihilation. It is mentioned in the sutra text as a view of existence and the view of non-existence. These 62 views make no sense at all, really. Do not ask me how they arrived at them. They basically have no principle behind them. They are just set up as different views. If you look for some principle behind them, you will fall into different views yourself. There's no principle behind them, but we should know what they are. We should also know that they are based on no principle whatever. Deeply attached to illusory dharmas, those of outside ways are deeply, profoundly attached to these illusory dharmas. And what are they? The 62 views. They hold them tightly and cannot let them go. They insist that their views have principle. That is the way it is. They say, I'm great and form is small and so on. They are stubbornly attached and refuse to change. This is like certain people who are superstitiously attached to their own religions. They do not seek out true principle. They do not pay any attention to whether it is right or wrong. They hold tightly to their benefits, to their beliefs with solid faith even stronger than faith in the Buddha or the Dharma masters. If you tell him to change, he says, no way, these dogmas are revealed by our infallible patriarchs and they cannot be changed. If you change them, you've committed a mortal sin. You are damned to hell and lightning might even strike you dead. I cannot change the dogmas. I must believe in this religion. I have something to tell all of you. Whoever does not believe in what I say may be reassured that you will not be struck dead by lightning. If you do not believe in Buddha, you will not be struck by lightning either. Go ahead and refuse to believe. Later, when you have thought it over clearly, you will come back and believe. Now, if because you are confused you believe in outside religions, that is all right. Because when you finally wake up, you will come back to Buddhism. Why do I say this? It is because no matter what religion you believe in, it does not surpass Buddhism. All religions are contained within the Buddha Dharma. However, there are long ways around and there are shortcuts. If you believe in other religions, you have a longer walk. If you believe in Buddhism, you have got a head start. If you believe in Buddhism, you will understand sooner, get enlightened faster, and become a Buddha first thing. So I have a lot of disciples who listen to the sutra for a while and then run off. I do not pay any attention to them. If you want to run, then run. When you have run enough, you will come back. Before you have run enough, of course, you are going to want to run. But it is no problem. It is just like the 5,000 who walked out. It is also like eating. When people are full, they do not care to eat. Once they get hungry, they start thinking about food again. One's attitude toward the Buddha Dharma works the same way. If you think you do not need the Buddha Dharma, if you are not hungry for it, you may run off. When you have a run until you are hungry again, you will come back for some more. Those of outside religions cling to their different views and cannot let them go.